What's good? It's your boy Sid. We back at it with another video. Right now we're gonna be doing a video on, excuse me one second, we're gonna be doing a video on occupations. So we're gonna go through the zodiac signs. What I want you to do is I want you to look in your birth chart. I want you to look at your second house. I want you to look at your sixth house and your 10th house. These are all earth houses. The second house, the reason why you want to look at that is because this will tell you how you can make money in terms of occupations, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Well, it talks about how you can make money, but the occupations will fall upon that. Also look in the 6th house because this tells us about work and your daily routine. Look in the 10th house because this talks about your career. You also want to look at any planets that's actually in these houses. So for instance, if you have the sun in any of these houses we discussed, look under the occupation of a Leo because Leo rules over the sun. If you have Venus in any of these houses, you want to look over Taurus and Libra occupations because Venus rules over Taurus and Libra. For Mercury, you will look over Gemini occupations and Virgo occupations. For the moon, excuse me, we didn't say the moon, you will look up Cancer occupations because the moon rules over Cancer. If Mars is in any of these houses, you will look into occupations for Aries and Scorpio, as this is what it rules over in terms of the two signs, the planet Mars. If you have, we could say Jupiter, you will look into Pisces and Sagittarius occupations. If you have Neptune, you will look into Pisces occupations. If you have Uranus, you look into Aquarius occupations. If you have Saturn, you will look into Capricorn and Aquarius occupations. In terms of this timestamp, I'm gonna leave the timestamps as well. And if you have Pluto, then just look into Scorpio as well, since Pluto rules over Scorpio, right? So before we get this started, I want to show you where I'm getting some of these, basically a resource where I'm getting some of these ideas from. So there's a book known as the Rulership Book by Rex E. Bills. This is actually what it looks like. You know, you can cop this on Amazon. It's a good book, you know what I mean? And you know, it has basically anything that's like associated with the signs, the planets, the houses, in terms of the energy, what it rules over. It talks about it in this book. So, you know, this is a good reference if you're trying to learn astrology as well. One other thing, you know, make sure you subscribe. I didn't say that in the beginning, but make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is The Scales Will Prevail. That's THE space SCALES space WILL space PREVAIL, right? So that's my YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that. My TikTok and my TikTok and Twitter, I think that is, yeah, TikTok and Twitter would be TWSP_co. So the scales will prevail, short for the scales will prevail _co. I could leave that. I'll try to leave that. And then Facebook, Instagram, that's at the scales will prevail. I already spelled it for you a little earlier, but it's all together. THESCALES WILL PREVAIL. You know what I mean? That's Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, hit me up. But yeah, let's get this started. Alright, so matter of fact, what I need to do is, I got some of the occupations, but I need to pull up excuse me. I'm getting over a cold, so you know, bear with me. We got Aries up here, the first sign. We got Taurus. We got Gemini down here. We got Cancer, we got Leo, we got Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Last sign is Pisces. Right, so this is basically where we're going to look into. So hopefully you can see this. think you should be able to see this, but we have Aries, you know, is the first sign. So Aries rules over the head. It's a very action-oriented energy. So it is ruled by Mars, which is the god of war. So with that being said, it being a god of war, this can show occupations associated with Aries is the military, right? We can also say combat sports, so boxing, put box, but I meant to put boxing. Martial arts, firefighting, because Aries deals with fire, deals with accidents. So firefighting, being a surgical operator, optician, because Aries rules over the head, you know, and you know the eyes are, you know, on the head basically. Being a butcher, Aries rules over knives and weapons. So a butcher, a hat maker, as Aries, like I said, rules over the head, and a hairdresser. You know, I didn't even know not so long ago that hairdresser dealt with Aries, but it makes sense, you know. So let's go down to Taurus. You got Taurus. Now Taurus is ruled by Venus. So it also rules over the throat. So some occupations that can be associated with Taurus is vocalist, since it deals with the vocal cords. It's ruled by Venus, so Venus is the arts, any form of art, so artist, musician, actor or actress, so we put acting, art dealer. We got jeweler, and the reason why I'm saying jeweler is because Taurus is, it deals with finance, it deals with money. Excuse me, finance and money. So deals with the earth as well. So of course, you know, jewelry can come from earth. We have a cashier because this deals with finances. We have stockbroker, treasurer, bank teller, and a farmer. So these are just some more occupations. Also, since Taurus deals with the earth element, we got gardener and geologist, basically. Right. So these are some occupations. Again, you can get that book that I discussed, the Rulership Book, for any other jobs. Excuse me. Let's go to Gemini. So Gemini is the third sign. Gemini deals with communications, right? So with that being said, we can have media here. Media deals with communications. Working in media, broadcasting, writing, being a journalist, a librarian, a clerk, right? Gemini also deals with short distance travels, so this can involve being a postal worker, an Uber driver, a bus driver, train conductor, or driver, whatever you would call that occupation. Let's see what else we have here. Lyft, I think I might have said. Bus driver, I think I might have said. Gemini can deal with contracts. This is ruled by Mercury, so this could be like a lawyer. It also deals with the hands, so being a mechanic, massage therapist, a salesman, because you know Gemini a lot of times is very quick, witty, very analytical. So a salesman. Yeah, so these are some jobs, you know, that we can think of when it comes to this. Now let's go to Cancer. Cancer is the fourth house. It traditionally is associated with. Cancer is associated with home. So this can be real estate, being a real estate agent, working from home actually. So that could be any type of job, just where you work from home. We could say interior designing. This deals with home. We could say hotels and motels, as this is like a home, but outside of your home, you know. Working in these areas, we could say restaurant, because Cancer deals with food. It rules over the stomach. Taurus deals with food too, but Cancer can deal with it as well. And Cancer, you know, can deal with the water element. So fishermen, working at some type of job that deals with like the seas, as well. And Cancer is a very nurturing sign, so being a therapist, even a housewife, I didn't say that, but a housewife, home wife, someone who bakes, who cooks, which I think I said. So yeah, so that's Cancer. Let's go to, lifeguard, as you can see right here. So let's go to Leo. I didn't write in the rest of these signs, so let's talk about Leo. So Leo is the sign of the entertainer. So this could be occupations that deal with entertaining. So we can say for Leo, being an actor, or actress. We can say any form of performer, really. So this is like a musician. This would be a dancer. You know, this could be someone who works in a circus. Someone who is, Leo deals with children too. So someone who works at a daycare. Or what they say, like a nanny. Leo actually rules over occupations that deal with, how do I want to say it? We can say politicians, because it's like people of notoriety, people of prominence. So you could say politicians, government officials, a singer. This could deal with back to the performance, but a singer, a rapper, you know. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, I'll leave it there for Leo. Can y'all see this? You know, hopefully you can see this, you know. Let's go to Virgo, right? So Virgo is going to deal with, excuse me, Virgo can actually rule over, it's a sign that's very useful about service, but it deals with work in general, but it just deals with like health. So this could be like, I'll say fitness, maybe a fitness instructor, right? We could also say therapist. Let me jump over to this real quick. I want to say this. Virgo is a sign that's very critical, right? So this means paying attention to detail. This is basically a trait of a lot of Virgos. You know, they pay very close attention to things, all of the details. So this can deal with being, you know, jobs and occupations that actually require this. So this can be a car detailer. We got an accountant, a file clerk. A secretary, as you got to pay attention to details. We also have a librarian, as Virgo wants to gather information. We got the medical field, so a doctor, nutritionist, nurse, psychiatrist. A Virgo could deal with small pets, so animal trainer, zookeeper, one who grooms pets. what they call it, a veterinarian. So yeah, these are some things that can be seen. I'm not gonna write that everything right here, but you know, just take notes. Let's go to Libra. So Libra is a sign that deals with law. So we can put law. We can put a what's the word I want to use? We can put a judge, as Libra is the scales. We can put a lawyer or an attorney. We can put Libra is a sign that deals with beauty. Reason being, again, it's ruled by Venus. So beautician. A model. Modeling. We could say it deals with any form of arts, again, because it's ruled by Venus. So this could be actor, actresses, just like with Taurus. We could say Libra is a sign of relationships, so a relationship counselor. So relationship counselor. We say it deals with beauty, so beauticians, but working in a beauty parlor. The fashion industry, actually, you know, so I'm just gonna put fashion. Art dealer, having an art gallery or working in this area. Negotiator, mediator, things of these natures, right? So let's go to Scorpio, right? So Scorpio is going to be any type of occupation that deals with the occult. So mediumship work. This could be like Scorpio is a sign of sex, death, and transformation. So being in the sex industry, so a porn star or a porn director. I'm not encouraging it, but you know, that's the type of job, you know. It deals with the underworld, as it's ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is the god of the underworld. So this can actually be